Playing some web browser-based games today. I hope you've been enjoying a smattering. Today's Guess the Game. I'm like a little embarrassed, man. I think it's The Binding of Isaac, but I'm not 100% sure. Because it's definitely Ed McMillan, and it's definitely like a poop, and it's definitely like a grid, and those walls kind of look like they're from Isaac, but maybe it's Gish. I gotta try. It's not even on the list. Binding of Isaac. Rebirth. Oh! Yeah, who's this guy? I don't know this guy. That's Henry? Bro, I played like 5,000 hours of this game. Who's Henry? Is this like the hero, Brian? He's an incredibly rare spawn. Oh, so this is for people that are on like r/Binding of Isaac, right? It's not for me. What do we normally start with? Normally start with like Cine 2 Nerdle. Okay. Today's Cine 2 Nerdle. Average score is 4.2 out of 5. I'd say it's about average. Ponyboy is the Outsiders. So I think that it's a gang of greasers. Excuse me? And we'll find another thing. Maybe Rosita's in there. And then I see Studio Ghibli and Japan. Oh, and I see Princess. So that's going to be like Princess Mononoke, who's also, that has a wolf in it. And then we've got, I think we have King Richard as well. Because we have Venus Williams, tennis, biopic, King. I don't know how we're going to rearrange this, though. These are all off by one. This doesn't seem right. What have I done? Gang, Venus, Koala. No. They're like this. Probably. I'm losing it, man. I mean, you're like a biopic. And then Studio Ghibli can then come down here. I guess the Outsiders has socks in it. It's been a while. And then we just hot swap these bad boys. That takes us to 4. This must be Sing then. And this is Princess Mononoke. This is King Richard. And this is the Outsiders. Then we got to find the connection, the connecting point between these. I mean, biopic, princess, music. Wait, no. Hello, honey. You scared me. Is it possible that there could be a West Side Story in here? Hi, honey. Wow, she looks so cute. Hi, sweetie.
Did you hear what we were saying outside?
No, what were you singing?
Let's show Daddy how cute you are.
Oh.
And then the first thing you said, wow, you look so cute.
Well, it's perfect.
It's like, I thought you heard of it.
Hi, honey.
Show all your pinks. You got the pink dress.
Pink dress, pink socks,
What are you holding? Are you holding a
pink wand. You're bringing me my hat?
Yes.
Oh, thank you, honey.
Here, Dad.
Thanks so much. I'll put that on. Now I'm a real streamer.
Oh, real? What mean real?
Real? Oh, I was just making a joke.
Did you play the Sporkle?
Not yet, no. He's not bald.
Don't push the...
Honey, can you push the button again?
Daddy wants it. Push.
Hey,
Oh,
good job. She turned off my fan. It's not too much. No. It's good, honey. It's good.
Come here. Come here. No. You should listen
I could always get her out of the room. I could do my Shrek impression.
You don't want Daddy to do the Shrek impression.
What are you doing in my swamp?
Oh, she's fighting you off with her magical wand.
Hey, Tomo. It's a little chaotic.
I think Tomo should not be behind your monitor.
We'll take that up in the off hours. For now, I gotta get in the right mental headspace to do 2.5 hours of Mario Maker.
Oh, you're playing Mario Maker. Why are you playing Mario Maker?
It's Checkpoint League, baby.
Oh, alright, let's go.
Have fun, honey. Okay, over the course of that, I glanced and saw the answer from chat. You were right. It is Wolfgang biopic, music, and that's Amadeus. Very, very astute of you, but took away a little bit of the enjoyment from me, but it's okay. I mean, I'm proud of you for getting it. It's a documentary about Mozart. I mean, now that I think about it, it's not a documentary at all. But we also do movie to movie. Let me take a look at today's movie to movie. It seems so doable today. It's AI, artificial intelligence, to the terminal. Starring Tom Hanks, Catherine Zeta-Jones, and that's all I remember. But, okay, AI. You got Haley Joel Osment. You have Jude Law. That's all I remember. Terminal, Tom Hanks, Catherine Zeta-Jones. Catherine Zeta-Jones, here's my idea here, okay? I think we'll try the daily and just invert me for a second. I think we're going to go Catherine Zeta-Jones. We're going to go Oceans. I know she's in one of the Oceans. And then we're trying to get to essentially Tom Hanks. I feel like Tom Hanks and George Clooney were in a movie together. Tom Hanks and Julia Roberts, more like a Meg Ryan sort of thing, but Tom Hanks and Xiaobo Qin ever in anything together? I don't know. I haven't seen Bridge of Spies. I haven't seen Turner and Hooch. I haven't seen... Let me think here. Tom Hanks. It doesn't have to be Tom Hanks. Wait, we're not trying to get to Tom Hanks. We're trying to get to Jude Law. Jude Law is in Repo with Forrest Whitaker, who is in Panic Room with Jodie Foster, Dwight Yoakam, Jared Leto. Jared Leto, who's in Fight Club with Brad Pitt. Jared Leto, Panic Room, Forrest Whitaker, Repo, Jude Law, artificial intelligence. We are so back. We might have taken a little longer, but that's the scenic route. This is throwing me off. It feels like the end of my workday. We normally do this at the end. You know me, I'm not about efficiency, I'm about speed. Sure, people are like, I got it in 2. Yeah, let me guess, 90 minutes front to back, 17 tabs open in the background. We got it in 2 too, 2 minutes. Okay, Rotten Tomatoes Daily. Today's Rotten Tomatoes is, they're all from 1998 right now, which is okay. That's kind of in my wheelhouse. Flashbang out. It's a comedy drama that's well loved from 1998. It's 3 words. It's Keeping the Faith. It's about freedom. And it is to our own enslavement that this powerful, brilliant, and profound film speaks. This is Kicking and Screaming, but not the Will Ferrell movie. The entire movie is a dazzlingly executed conceit that plays expertly on our sense of media manipulation. What is You've Got Mail? I don't know. Jim Carrey. Oh, it's the Truman Show. Oh my God. So why you should have put that in the first clue. Okay, we were just talking about the Truman Show today. Saw it in theaters as a kid, loved it. Saw it on Netflix like 3 years ago as an adult, loved it. Great movie. Great movie. We also do. Oh, I love Tradle. Okay. Crude petroleum. Okay, first, $3 billion. It's not a lot. Not a lot of exports. It's not a small amount, but it's not a ton. We've had some that were in like the hundreds of millions. So they export $300 million worth of rice, $1.17 billion worth of crude petroleum, railway cargo containers, ships, non-fillet frozen fish, hard liquor, and gold, excavation machinery. Yet again, I'm thinking that this is like Central Asia. I'm gonna start with I'm gonna go Georgia again. Not a great guess. It's 10,000 kilometers away to the southwest. 10,000 kilometers away? To the southwest. It's Uganda. It's 10,000 kilometers away to the direct west. Okay. So it's how can something only be, I mean, Uganda is not 500 kilometers away from Georgia. So there's some trigonometry going on here. I'm going to say that this is Uruguay. Seems like it's roughly at the same latitude as Uganda, just back of the napkin calculation. 4,000 kilometers away to the north. This could be like I don't think it would be in the Caribbean. 4,000 kilometers is quite a distance. Hit me with a Panama for now, and let me see where we are geographically. It's 2,000 kilometers to the east. East of Panama? 2,000 kilometers east of Panama? Ooh. What is Haiti? Southeast of Haiti. Guys, I gotta tell you, folks, I'm stuck in the lift. All I can think of is like Curacao. I can't even spell it. Or like Guyana. But it's to the east of Panama? Guyana? But 2,000 kilometers to the east, like an island. Southeast of Haiti? It's like the Azores. It's the for the life of me, I couldn't tell. I've got a big blind spot. I do feel like it's in the Caribbean, but I don't know. I'm just gonna say I'm just gonna yeet it, man. I'm gonna say that it's the Dominican Republic. To the south, it is Guyana. Oh, I even said it. That was a tough one, though. We danced around the whole thing. It's a tough Tradle, but I like it because you know what? What do you mean, why do I hate Venezuela? It wasn't Venezuela. People were like, why didn't you guess Venezuela? The shit was wrong, idiot. But you're like, yeah, but your wrong guess wasn't as efficient as my wrong guess. What are you talking about? Okay. Global. Also, there's no, you know why I wouldn't say Venezuela, dummy? There's no way Venezuela has $3 billion of imports. They're like an OPEC nation. Venezuela total, or sorry, exports. Venezuela total exports. 144.7 billion. You were off by a factor of 50. That's why you wouldn't say Venezuela. Obviously, it had to be a smaller nation. Economically speaking. Okay, I'm playing some Globle. There's like something's not right with Globle. They've got an advertisement, but the advertisement's not working right. So it's just a black box in the bottom of the screen. Give me a second. Okay, there we go. That looks better. Yeah, but my Haiti was, you guessed Haiti instead though? But Venezuela was wrong. Are you really out here splitting hairs? My wrong guess was better than your wrong guess? Yes? All right. Well, as long as you have world's most self-aware Twitch chatter. I could catch you in 6th grade going up to the teacher. I know I got the answer wrong, but I did it the right way. Can I have a half mark? Okay, we always start Algeria. It's not Algeria, but it's only 1,000 kilometers away. That's not too bad. Give me a Senegal, and then we'll just see. It's further away. Okay, give me an Ethiopia. My sense of scale might be a little messed up. No, further away. Okay, so I think we're going north then. Maybe let's say to the northeast, and let me just get an Austria in there. Closest border 320 away. Blaze it. Okay. Let's go down here, and why don't you give me like a Moldova? No, it's slightly further away. Why don't you give me a Denmark? It's further away still. So it's closer to Austria. Okay, why don't you give me it wouldn't be Andorra. Austria and Denmark, and then Algeria, and then Moldova. I'm like, is it Ireland? I feel stupid. It's not Ireland, but Ireland is closer than Algeria. It's not possible. It's not possible for this to resolve. Maybe it's Lithuania? Lithuania. It's not Lithuania. That's even further away than Ireland. But closer than Algeria. It's like Luxembourg. Oh! I was doing like calculating 17 different eigenvalues here, trying to figure out where the hell it could be. Catch my ass was like, oh, Belgium would be a stupid guess. Then I was like, but Luxembourg might be right. Hey, we're slightly below average there, but that's not so bad. I didn't forget Western Europe is a thing. I was just like, I can't guess France on that. It's like the trigonometry didn't make sense. I'm not going to guess Spain. I'm not going to guess Portugal. They're so much closer to Algeria. Malta would have been maybe reasonable, but okay, guess the game. I'm going to do guess the game from yesterday because we didn't do yesterday's. Replay previous days. That's true. I forgot Europe is on edge ever since the tipping discourse. Ooh, dude, honestly, yesterday's Guess the Game is Divinity Original Sin. I'd recognize these pallets of wood anywhere. Divinity Original Sin 2. What? Metacritic score of 88. Is Diablo 2? That doesn't look like Diablo, brother. I gotta stop you right there. This does not look like Diablo. That looks a little bit like Diablo. This does not look like Diablo. I'm gonna skip. Originally on Windows. It's another damn MOBA or something. Maybe this is a Baldur's Gate 2? Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition Pack? Nope. It's an RPG. I'm mad. Skip me. Released in 2018. This shit looks a lot like Divinity. That's all I'm gonna say. Could this be Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire? Oh! I knew it was, what's this company called again? I was gonna say Pentiment, but then I was like, Pentiment is too recent. I play Obsidian. I played Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire in a demo at E3 with Mathis. It's a great game. While I was playing it, in my head, I was like, this seems great. There's no shot I'm ever playing this shit ever again. What else do we do? Rankdle, Globle, Wordla, Herdla, Rankdle. Actoral? I don't know. I'm not huge on Actoral. Actoral died to me when they put like 17 75-year-old actors and actresses in a row. You didn't guess today's game? Why do you hate Venezuela? Okay. This is the worst opening in chess, maybe. F4 is pretty bad. Maybe it's not the worst. F5. D4. The one guy, he's just moving pawns. And this is 3-minute time controls, so like you don't expect greatness, but they're literally just making moves at each other. There's no plan at all. And it's over already. That's the end of the game. He didn't take the guaranteed checkmate by, oh no, sorry, I'm the stupid one. He's got a queen here. Never mind. Either way, I'd probably still keep pressing. Oh, no, they're doing a sensible thing. Then you push this up and you get the queen. Or me personally, I would have put them in check so I could capture the queen. But what do I know? Actually, no, it's so much. Listen, I'm getting a little too academic. This is also good. Then you block with the rook, and then you take this with the queen, and it's checkmate because they can't take you because the king is pinned. So they've resigned. Okay. Anyway. This was the worst 15-turn game I've ever seen. This must be... I almost can't fathom 100 to 599, so I'm thinking this is 600 to 899. Like, this is really bad. They're 1219. No, I don't believe that. 1219 is not great, but, like, it shouldn't be that bad. That ending is not 900. Almost every single move was like an inaccuracy or an error. It wasn't bullet. It was 3-minute. It was, I don't know what you call 3-minute. It's like pseudo blitz. Discover check alone is 1,000. No, it's not. Putting people in check just to put them in check is like, that's like a 500 move. Anyway, I was wrong and you were right. So, okay, this seems like a pretty standard London to me, but what do I know? I think it's, oh, never mind. What is that? Move over here, put the rook under attack. They put your knight under attack. You take that, you take that, you take with the queen. Push this. Take that, take that, take that. Move over there. They've protected their rook. It's a novel concept for sure. Put more pressure on this. Probably pin the knight to the queen. No, castle, that seems fine too. Put the king in check. It's a great move. If king goes here, then you take the pawn with the bishop. Oh, knight blocks. Okay. Well, you still take the pawn with the bishop then? This person has formulated a plan at the very least. This is like... It's a bit messy. Okay, well, like me personally, I probably wouldn't have done that, but what do I know? The castle, dude. This is so world's sanest castle. They can't quite figure out how to break it down. Oh, that's a fork. Okay, I mean, black will win this game. Honestly, this doesn't seem that far off of my level. I'm going to say this is also an 1100 to 1299 game. They're 693. I'm starting to question, and I could just be that I'm consistently wrong. I'm starting to question the integrity of Rankdle. You should, at least, we should make sure that these games, the people took like a breathalyzer test before they put the game in the database. Because I feel like, well, you know what it is? I think just because someone's at 1100 to 1299 doesn't mean that they're playing at 1100 to 1299 level, okay? Some people at 1100 play a little bit like a 1500, and then they make like a 200 level error, and then the whole game is like 450 level overall. It should be, the engine should evaluate it at approximately this elo or something like that. Instead of like, oh, they're a 1300, but then they had 10 double IPAs and they went on and played Bullet and they played like a 400. Anybody who said that this is a 2500 plus, though, should be banned from playing this game. Okay, E4, E5. I love it. Look at these are gamers. They came to play. You got to respect this. They're trading pieces. They're trading paint. They're hanging pawns for no reason. Beautiful move. I don't know. Is this Bullet? No. Okay. Why are you... What is wrong with you? This is unfathomable. Put the king in check, threatening the queen. You just, you just take the queen. They moved their king instead with 9 minutes on the clock and then lost their queen for nothing. Easiest take of all time. Yeah, you double the rooks on the file. That's a given. I mean, honestly, you just take the pawn. But what you could do instead is take the rook and you still are in a super winning position. And they've resigned here, presumably. No, that's actually checkmate. Because they can't go here because of the bishop. Well, here's the thing is, like, this is like a horrible game and a horrible mistake. But what's the point here? Are we trying to evaluate, like, did a 2000 level player have a mouse slip? Because that's not what we're looking for. I personally think that this, I mean, we'll just start you. This right now, this feels like these could be thousands. And then this move right here, like that's like an 800 move. But then this move right here from black is literally like a 0 elo move. Like there's just no sanity for it at all. So I'm going 600 to 899. You know what? I'll go 900 to 1099. They were 862. I'll take that. At least we got something there. Still a best streak of 1. Rankdle's hard, man. Rankdle's a tough one. Okay, Chronophoto. Chronophoto, try to get over 4,000. It's tough, man. Cine 2 Nerdle forgotten already? I'm losing my mind. We did Cine 2 Nerdle. We also did today's Guess the Game. No, you didn't. You did yesterday's? Wrong. We did today's. We saw Henry, and I said, who the hell is that? People were like, it's a super rare enemy in your favorite game of all time. I'm losing my mind. You're showing up like an hour and a half into Ant-Man, and you're going like, what the hell? When did Scott Lang get the Ant-Man suit? He got it 40 minutes into the movie when your ass was in traffic. You gotta go catch another showing to get all the open information that Marvel put out there. I swear I was here for the start of it. Maybe there's a little Berenstein Bears going on there. I have a Mandela effect. The game Pentiment, I swear to you that when it came out, it was called Penitent. And then like a week later, they changed the name of the game and they called it Pentiment. First time I saw it, I was like, this isn't right. Pentiment? It's called Penitent. Then thankfully for me, I looked it up and I was like, Pentiment? When did they change that? Fruit of the Loom logo's the worst? Is that the one where it's like there isn't a cornucopia on the logo, but like everybody in their brain thinks that there is? Yes. Yeah, in my head, I can see the cornucopia. I also thought that it was, I know this is like 10 years ago meme at this point. I also thought it was the Berenstein Bears. But I'll tell you, as someone who owns like 12 of their books now, and when my daughter gets old enough, she can read them too. It is Berenstain Bears. But I knew that Nelson Mandela did not die in jail. That one, you'd have to be an idiot to believe that. But Pentiment, I'm telling you, Pentiment that used to be called Penitent, man. Okay. Zoom in a little bit. Schmeichel at the Gildenhall. I can imagine they had lots of great dances here at the Gildenhall. I mean, this looks like turn of the century to me. I'm going to say this is like 1909. I'll settle for 1908. 1929. Holy cow. Does look like Schrute Farms. Okay, this certainly looks like the early 2000s. Let's see if we can glean any more info. A woman is talking on a mobile phone. That looks like a slide phone to me. I'm going to say that puts us around 2007. My man's is wearing in-the-air headphones. They're not AirPods, obviously. Probably plugged into an MP3 player. Worst exposure length on the camera of all time. The camera's kind of like pure ass. I'm just trying to see. I see plastic straws. Trying to see if we can glean any more info. It's Christmas time. This is me right here. When you're at the amusement park, but you don't want to be amused, you just want to listen to your podcasts. I'm going to say this is 08. I think she's using an LG chocolate. 2011. Oh, but it's 2011 in America. That's like 2008 in Canada. Okay, I understand. All right. This is certainly like a little horrifying. Dude, look at Dick Tracy. What's Dick Tracy doing here? This is the man that visits me in my dreams? The Hat Man? I mean, again, this to me seems like an Ari Aster movie. I'm going to say that this is post World War I. Pop me down in 1921. That's 1926. I'll take that. That's 2024 in Tennessee. Sorry. Oh, no. People just aren't buying horses and buggies anymore, sir. This month's sales figures came in. The automobile's kicking our behind. They'll be back. The horse and buggy industry has been through worse than this. And they always come back. Boilers, paint, machine, divided by 22. I'm just going to be real with you. I'm going to say this is early 1930s. It feels a lot like the previous photos, but now people are wearing vests. Sure, 1929. Okay, this is New York City. That may not be a mask. That may be just a wind covering, or maybe it's protecting their identity. It's Jersey Boys. Jersey Boys has been on for 15 years. So this is from 1971. That's a little Broadway joke for you. I mean, everything points to 2020 just because, like, there's nobody else in Times Square, and that probably is a mask. Nobody in Times Square, and also, like, everything seems closed. That's a pretty huge indicator, I would say, that this might be, like, March 2020. Okay. That's correct. I just have to ask, if this is from 2020, why is the camera so bad? They don't have good cameras in New York? That's right, they are also wearing latex gloves. I remember that phase of the pandemic. I wore latex gloves to the grocery store a couple times. Why? Because it was fucking nobody knew what was going on. I wore it like 2 times, and then I tore the shit out of a latex glove in the grocery store just through natural movements, and I said, I'm not doing that again. Chatter's born in 2021. Oh, man. Hey. You know what I was going to say is at least I wasn't one of those guys who, like, you saw them after they bought their groceries. They were, like, wiping down every grocery item with the disinfectant. But, like, I could have been one of those guys. Nobody knew what was happening, man. There's some, like, revisionist history here. March 2020 was like, there was closed information there. That was a weird time. Don't even make me start going off on the grocery store was like, you can bring your reusable bags back. Then I put my reusable bag on the counter so I could put my groceries in the reusable bag. They're like, sir, you can't put your reusable... She just looked at me like I was a damn super spreader. She looked at me like I was Rudy Gobert. Sir, bringing your COVID-infested bags, putting the bottom of your bag on the top of this counter, you son of a bitch, you piece of crap. Anyway, sorry, moving on. Oh, that's the end. We did not cross 4,000, but Rudy's not catching a stray, man. He started he started Act 1 of the pandemic. There was a prologue, but that was Act 1, man. At least from my perspective, I guess. What else do we play? We had 10 minutes. What else do we play? I think we might have actually done them all. I'm not going to play Pornal. I'm not going to... With 10 minutes left, I'm not going to do a crossword. I'll just go to the